Welcome. This is the anatomy of a long run. I want to take you all with me today. We're at Magnolia Road, just outside Boulder, Colorado. 9,000 feet. Challenging run. I'm going to take you along. We're going to talk about all the boxes I like to check to make sure I'm nailing these long runs. And truly, the long run has been the key to any sort of marathon success or consistency I've had. Quick story here. I'm going to get dressed as I'm telling it. My first road marathon, the 2019 Austin Marathon, my longest long run was 14 miles. Not good when you're trying to run 26.2. You can probably guess what happened. There was certainly some other factors at play that limited my success, but I ran 22 great miles, 6:40 per mile, faster than I was capable of, way faster than a pace my body was comfortable with. And then I absolutely hit not only the wall, it felt like somebody took a wall on every side and just pancaked me and just fucking destroyed me with 400 bricks. It was horrible. Still ran 3:04 that year, which for my first, road marathon, I was really happy with. My goal was sub 3. I was really close, but I made a commitment to the long run after that day. It was so painful. I suffered tremendously, and I never wanted that to happen again. Now, marathons are tough. You're going to go through some pain along the way, but the commitment to the long run that next year, same race, the 2020 Austin Marathon, I come out, I run a 2:52 and some change. Obviously qualify for Boston and set myself off on this fun path of marathon improvement. So that's a small example of the long run in training, how important it is. And we're going on one today, 14 miles. We're up here at elevation. I'm a little nervous, if I'm being honest with you, which is an okay feeling. I think that means you're in the right place, doing something that is meaningful to you. So I'm cool with that. All right, first marathon. What am I trying to say here? First long run little bit is you gotta come prepared. So eat a great meal beforehand. Where the fuck is that? One sec now. So eat a great meal beforehand. Get carbohydrates in, maybe a little protein, some eggs or something if your stomach's good with that. Just something you're comfortable with, that's hearty. Stay away from heavy foods, fats, all that. I like to take that in about 2 hours, 2.5 hours before the run. Additionally, make sure you're hydrating. Water, I actually have carbohydrates and electrolytes in this. I would throw like a little electrolyte tablet in there or something. Don't need to overdo it with the electrolytes because food these days in America, very salty. You're going to get salt in, but make sure you're hydrating. Water, some carbs and electrolytes, maybe sipping on in the hour or so leading up to your run. And ideally, all of this is like practice for your marathon day. You're practicing what you want to eat on marathon day, the timing of everything. Take these reps and use them as practice. Last thing, prepare what you're going to take with you on the run. I don't think it needs to be crazy. Today I'm doing 14 miles. I'm thinking that's like, I don't know, an hour 40, something like that. So I got just 2 gels with me. I just stopped at the running store, picked these up 20 minutes ago. Easy. Just a little something to keep me feeling good for that hour 40. I brought my vest with me just in case, if you like water, if you want more stuff with you, or you're going to be out longer, like you're doing a longer run, or these miles are taking you longer, by all means, whatever you need to feel comfortable out there, I'd take it. I just don't really like wearing the vest, if I'm being real. So that is step number 1, is prepare, have your shit ready to go, and just have a rough plan of what you're getting into. Don't need to overthink it. Just get a good meal and have some shit to take with you to keep you feeling good. You can also, like, if you don't want to carry anything on you or you don't have the capacity to do that, just do some laps. Do 3-4 mile laps, stop at your car, whatever. That's number 1. I'm going to get stretching here get going just because I want to fucking get this over with, if I'm being honest. And we're gonna get next long run little tidbit on the run. Let's ride. By the way, the run today, I know I said 14 miles. We're at 9,000 feet, Magnolia Road. We're doing 7 by a half mile or 7 by 1K, somewhere in that range, on this very hilly road. Gonna seek out the hills, push up those hills. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. I'm seeking out these challenging runs. That's what's getting me better. Don't be afraid to challenge. Keep moving towards it. Choose that harder path from time to time. Harder path, easier race. Let's go. This is fucking tough. All right, I'm just getting fucked by this run here. Very humbling, for sure. Almost at the turnaround point, 7 miles. I've done 4 reps. Not even close to fucking a K each. Last one was like a quarter mile. I've done this run a few times, Magnolia Road. So difficult. Altitude is a real thing. When you go from 5,000, which is mile high, to now 9,000, it's tough. But here is, let's unpack real quick. Tip number 2 for these long runs and crushing your training to crush your race. Second is simple. You want to build your long runs week over week, building up to 18, 20, 22 miles. Start wherever you're at. If you're just starting out, maybe your long run is 3 miles this weekend. Next weekend it's 4, etc., etc. You'd be shocked how quickly that'll build. You think about a 20-week build, you're going up 1 mile a weekend. You start at 3 miles. By week 16, you're up to 19, 20 miles. It happens like that. The build is slow. You have to have the discipline to do it week over week over week. That's how you build it up. So for me, I'm running 14 miles today. I'm 9 weeks out from the marathon. Not gonna lie, I'm a little behind, but I know this will build week over week. Where in 6 weeks, I'll be doing 14 miles midweek. That's tip number 2, build slow, but do them every week. You gotta do them, let's go. Getting cold. And I'm getting fucking bored. Got about 3 miles left. 11 down. All right, it's raining. So, no biggie. 2 miles to go. Just make it colder, more miserable. Fuck it. Makes me better. That's the attitude I try to have. Do I like this? No. But it is what it is. Complaining doesn't make it any better, so 2 more miles. Fuck it, let's go. All right. 13.6 miles. Raining. Fucking cold. Definitely feeling my worst. And this is where now I'm fucking pushing. Picking up the pace to finish. When you feel your worst, push it a little more. Let's go. All right, well, 14.03 miles, hour 54. Let's see though. That was a hilly motherfucker. But this is wild, wild number. 1,335 feet of elevation gain. Not typical for 14 miles, very challenging. So fuck, that goes from feeling humbling to suddenly very, very encouraging. Damn, it's raining, it's cold. I feel way better now that I'm done. And you know what time it is, gonna stretch and let's get something to eat. Fuck, talk a little bit more about the long run in a sec.